Nigerians seeking 2023 polls cancellation. Away from that, Ekweremadu in court Tuesday after 223-day detention. Just by the logo of the punch, you find my support was for Shibaju, not Tinubu. That's coming from Niger to Mohammed. And to the major story, New Naira, anger spreads over scarcity, reps oppose CBN extension. Customers stranded, ATMs empty as worshippers dump old notes in church. CBN deploys 30,000 super agents nationwide to boost cash swap program. Emefiele says 1.9 trillion naira old notes deposited, projects 900 billion naira before deadline. And away from that, 11 killed in Ondo crash, Lagos container crushes 9. UN projects 3% growth for Nigeria. Two more stories and we move to another paper. 2 Nigerians arrested for $500,000 fraud in Canada. And finally, JACPA 2,000 doctors dumped Nigeria 2022, says NARD.
From the Daily Trust, Nigerians express mixed feelings on extension of deadline for collection of old Naira notes. FG under pressure to probe herders' killings in Nasarawa. I won't quit new marriage. A woman who married daughter's boyfriend vows just residents resort to charcoal as gas price soars. Also from the Daily Trust, new notes. CBN to monitor banks' strong rooms. CBN finally extends deadline of old Naira notes. Magban. Nasarawa killings a war crime. Presidency. Military silence. Unacceptable. Old notes deadline. Northerners will lose hard-earned money. ACF. Also, let's take a look at some other stories from the Daily Trust here. I have this one that says ACF asks federal government to investigate killing of herders in Nasarawa.
And to the Daily Post this morning, New Naira notes, reps minority caucus hails CBN extension of deadline. Away from that, PDP planning fake news against Tinubu in North APC. 2023 polls, Enugu teachers pray for Governor Ugwuanyi. Other PDP candidates victory. 8 die as container falls on bus in Lagos. 2023 election, Buhari charges Nigerians to elect choice candidates, warns troublemakers. ACF condemns killing of over 50 pastoralists in Nasarawa, calls for immediate investigation. New notes saga. All right, away from that, INEC staff caught on camera demanding 1,000 naira for PVC collection. Zamfara, Tinubu's visit proves opposition wrong. And we take a few more stories from the Daily Post and we move to another one. Ganduje makes U-turn, says Buhari free to visit Kano as planned. 2.7 trillion naira was kept permanently in people's homes before we ordered redesign of new naira notes. This is coming from Emefiele. Churches reject tithes because of old naira notes in Delta. And finally, ex-Osun Governor Oyinlola to sue police IG over non-release of report on MTN.
From the Nation newspaper, Buhari unmoved by PDP's abuses, says Tinubu. Petrol now 550 naira in cities. Also allow Tinubu replicate Lagos miracle. Recognition is motivation for hard work, says firm. ACF Sharia Council demand compensation for 50 herdsmen killed in Nasarawa. Also CBN and scarcity of new Naira notes. What's next after February 10? Some of the stories out of the Nation newspaper this morning. We'll take a break right now. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at some other stories, the analysis, and taking your reactions.
32 FM
94.9.
Wait. Remember our guy, Femo? What a character.
Yes, remember his usual 15 naira for 1 hour bundle on YouTube.
As in, he always knows the latest hits and bangers.
Yes, so even his comedy and series game is top notch.
Remember his nickname now?
Mr. Do It On Your Own. And also his come and see how to be this and that. Bros is well rounded.
Ada,
Come and see how to be a fashion designer.
Get 1 hour of YouTube video data for 50 naira and 3 hours for 130 naira on the MTN network. Simply dial *131 *8 *1# today. There's YouTube data for everyone on the MTN network.
láti ìlọ mẹ́ka lálọ́dẹ you fit fly ní kẹjá lọ.
asalaamu alaikum gbogbo mùsùlùmí ilẹ̀kùn hajj 2023 ti ṣí sílẹ̀ fún gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ bá wa ṣèrìn àjò lọ́dún yìí iléeṣẹ́ alálùbáríkà you fit fly ní pé gbogbo wa o. hajj ìtọ́dún ní yàtọ̀ kọjá àtàtẹ̀yìnwá ṣe ti wá mọ̀ pé àtètè sùn ní àtètè jí ọ̀pọ̀ ti ń fọ́kọ́lẹ̀ níléeṣẹ́ you fit fly ẹ̀yin náà tètè bá bọ̀ wá fọ́kọ́lẹ̀ fún hajj 2023 tí ó wáyé láàrin ọjọ́ kẹẹ̀ẹ́dógún oṣù kẹfà sọ́jọ́ keje oṣù ọdún 2023 pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀ ètò tó mú ìgbádùn rẹpẹtẹ dání ilégbé ìrọ̀rùn tí ò jìnnà sí haram àti mọ́ṣáláṣí ànábì Mádínà síyára ọ̀fẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ oúnjẹ àjẹdọ́wẹ́kẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta lójúmọ́ tó fi mọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ètò tí ó mú ká ẹ ṣe àṣepé hajj tọdún ní a jẹ́ pé a máa ń fà kókò ṣòfò mọ́ ẹ wá darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn hujjaj lọ́fíìsì you fit fly tó wà ní Success House 7up road Olúyọ̀lé main estate ring road Ìbàdàn tàbí kẹ́ pè 0703 711 7801 hajj 2023 pẹ̀lú you fit fly inshallah àjọ